All summer long, I've been cruising the roads of Texas and Louisiana in an F-150, but not any other F-150 from Energy Country Ford here in Port Arthur. I'm telling you right now, I'm happy to be in here with Larry and Patty King of Energy Country Ford, and I'm going to tell you something. When you cruise down the road in an F-150 from Energy Country Ford, you're styling.
I bet you're getting attention.
I get a lot of attention.
I bet you do.
Yes.
It's pretty.
It is pretty. It is a very, okay.
I like having you in my truck.
I love being in your truck, and you and I have a long history of a relationship as far as TV goes, and we can explain about that later. But first, tell our viewers, if they're not familiar with Energy Country Ford here in Port Arthur, a little bit of a recap of your business.
Well, it was started by my father, Aubrey Rayford, 1949, and fast forward, he built out here where we are now in 1968. And then today, we're in our new facilities after we had a fire, and we're just rocking and rolling.
You're rocking and rolling here. There's a lot of stuff that involves in buying a vehicle, not just the sales staff and the finance, but also the service, and you guys got an award-winning service department here as well.
Yes, we do. We have a huge service department with 45 bays, full of technicians ready for all the trucks, cars, all makes and models to come in and just get an experience here that's different from any other. It
is different from any other. And also you get an auto body as well. So if you wreck your car, you can come here. You can get factory parts from Ford right here.
I'm their biggest customer.
I'm sure Larry appreciates that, yeah. Wife keeps backing into something, which we'll talk about backing into something a little bit later with a really cool feature that's on one of your vehicles. But let's talk about the overall experience you get here at Energy Country Ford. It is a family type atmosphere.
We work very hard to make it a relaxing, family-friendly atmosphere. We have several employees with very long-term employment here, and we are working on our atmosphere all the time to say that we want to have a different experience. So we want to make it family, we want to make it fun, and we want to make it easy to buy a car or service a car when you come into our place of business.
Okay, rumor has it, I'm just going to keep it real here for a second, that you took up another hobby, and it's not golf, it's not tennis, but you actually like alligator wrestle, or
I'm hunting gators.
You're hunting gators. Well, actually, rumor does have it you have a well-known TV personality that's helped you out on this. Explain who it is.
He's teaching me. T. Roy Broussard of Swamp People is my new friend, and we have teamed up with. He's in a truck, and we're hunting gators with him, and he's our spokesperson, and we're just going to have a great time. And actually, his truck's here today, and he is too, back in Quick Lane getting service. So.
I love it. And of course, he was featured in your TV commercials as well.
It's coming up. Yes, we just did one where we went out in his boat, and I went out in the swamp in his airboat, and that was quite an experience where he showed us exactly where he killed that 12-foot alligator a couple of weeks ago. On that.
That's your next agenda.
We'll see how
it goes. Well, I'm a big fan of him in the show, so what do you say we go back there and catch up with him?
Great, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go. Well, Patty, now it's time to see if he can park cars about as good as he can hunt gators. We're in a 2013 Ford Escape. I love this thing. It has a park assist.
Yes, and so take two, Troy. This time we're going to push the button with a P on it like Patty. So push the button.
Oh, I thought it meant for park, but that's really meant for Patty.
Park.
Okay. So
there we go. Now we're going to put it in drive and do what the screen tells you. The screen's going to tell you what to do, Troy.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay, so we're just cruising down the road looking for a parking space. Oh, nothing. I think there's one right there. We're going to go real slow.
Y'all hang on and watch how the pros do this.
Okay.
Okay, so it found the parking space. It says take your hands off the wheel.
When you're as good as I am, you don't even need a steering wheel.
Oh my goodness. We've got a little ego going on here.
Look at this.
His hands are not on the wheel. He's backing up. Look at him go.
I gotta be honest with you. I'm a little nervous, but...
Well, finally, directions a man can follow.
There you go. Of course, you do have to use... There we go!
Way to go, T-Roy!
That's pretty easy, isn't it?
That's simple backing up for a parking feature like that on all the Ford models. I mean, even me, a boat guy, can back up a car.
Yeah, I think, but one of your real love here is that quick lane. You got to love that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what, the work that I do, you know, time is money, and out in the sun baking those alligators, I got to get my truck serviced and back on the road quick, and there's no other place that you get hometown friendly service than Energy Country Ford.
This is the best place to go buy a vehicle.
Oh, absolutely. By far, no other place other than here at Energy Country.
And of course, you got a lot of good pre-owned vehicles as well. If for some reason, you've got a nice lot supplied with inventory.
Yes, lots of pre-owned vehicles and several of them certified.
All All right, I tell you, as I wrap up today's road trip and right here at Energy Country Ford, I cannot think of a better place. Actually, I can't think of a better vehicle to get in than this F-150. Stay tuned. We've got more road trip coming up.